Hello, PHS students, parents, and guardians. Welcome to the 21-22 school year. This is Erin Igo, your Assistant Principal for Student Services, with an important message about today's walkthrough registration. And I say today because most likely you will all be getting up to this email. Okay, so I have here an aerial map for you of our campus. So I'd like to walk you through walkthrough registration, so you know where to go for what. Again, it is scheduled between 12 p.m. and 7 p.m., August 9th, Monday. And a couple things that you need to do before you're able to actually walk through the registration is actually complete your annual registration on IC. So hopefully everybody has done that. If not, you want to make sure you do that before you come to campus. And if you are new or if you have some tech issues and you need some help, when you come to check in, you will be directed to our tech team who can help you with that. Um, Also, in order to be able to come, you need to go to the Piedmont store, piedmontstore.org, and register for a time slot. And you are expected to come at the time you register because we have the whole school coming. So we want to make sure it's as efficient as possible. A couple housekeeping items regarding safety is one, the health screener is still in effect. So you will be receiving, and when you read this, probably already have received an email and text for your child's health screener, which you need to fill out for your child before coming to campus. You will also need to fill out or complete the visitor screener, which is on a URL that was shared with you about a week and a half ago by Stephanie Griffin. I will share it via email with the Screencastify. Also, if you forget to do that or you had trouble with the URL, on the front windows of our main office in the STEAM building is a QR code that you can scan with your camera on your phone and complete the visitor screener there. If you or your child is ill, please do not come to walkthrough. Let us know, and we can take care of that when you're better. The second thing that's really important is we are requiring masks on campus, inside and outside. Now, this is different than the previous communication you received, which stated masks were optional outside. That has since changed. So please be aware that you will need to be wearing your mask inside and outside while on campus. And please wear it properly at all times. And we are not mandating the social distancing that we were. So we just ask that you're safe and wise and wash your hands regularly. We have hand sanitizer all throughout campus as well for you. The next item to be aware of before you come is that parking is quite a premium, and I'm sure you all know that if you are returning to PHS. And along this line right here, along Magnolia Avenue, is a loading zone in front of PMS, Millennium, and our STEAM building. That is off limits during the day. So if you park there, you may get ticketed by PPD. If you park in the red zone, which is right in front of the loading zone, in front of the STEAM building, you will get ticketed. And then the 30-minute green zones, because walkthrough will take you longer than 30 minutes. So please be prepared and plan accordingly. If you live near school, I suggest walking. Just grab a tote bag for books and get outside into the fresh air and walk to school. It is our staff's first day together, so our teachers' first work day, and we have our first staff meeting in the morning. So please be aware of that as well. I know that kids will want to see their teachers, and I'm sure the teachers are going to want to see their kids too. That's what we call our students at school. We're all very excited to have our students back on campus together finally. But it is not the time to have an appointment or a meeting with a teacher or counselor unless you've already made it. So please be aware of that, that everybody's preparing for the first day of school the following day. Well, tomorrow. Um, okay, next is our ninth grade new student mini orientation, which will be held in Binks Gym from 10:30 to noon. And this is for our new students and ninth graders who were unable to join us for last Thursday evening's orientation. We have some similar activities planned, scaled back to half of the time, but please join us. We are very excited to meet you and know you. Parents, you are welcome to join us at the very beginning, and then you will be excused so your children can participate in orientation with each other. I will be hanging out there for a little bit after orientation. If anybody wants to come back and has some questions or needs some guidance on something, I'll also be around campus all day, as will Principal Littlefield and Assistant Principal Munoz, who oversees counseling. Okay, now for the fun part. Where are you going to get what? Well, first, let's talk about where you can't go. This entrance, which is going to be the main entrance to the school again, is closed due to construction. So you can't get through there, but you can. We ask that people make this the main entrance to walk through because of where check-in is located. However, if you are also a PMS parent, you will be starting right here in Morrison Gym, which is above the music building, and then coming up to campus this way to complete the walkthrough for your PHS student. If you are just a PHS student um, or family, you do not need to go to PMS at all. If you are coming through Piedmont Park, you can come on the side of the 20s building, through the garden, through the walkway, see the new theater being constructed, and go down this walkway to this ramp. So there are a few ways to get on campus. And that is where our check-in is going to be. Now, our parents are amazing, and we could not do this without them. That is not exactly where it's going to be, but that's the best I could do. Now, as you come up this walkway, there will be some tables with parents who are representing various parent organizations or community organizations working on behalf of our students and staff and our overall school community. So it's a great opportunity to see what we're about and how to get involved as a parent on behalf of your children. And then, so this will be where you check in. And this is the place where you will find out if you're good to go or maybe you had some trouble with the IC registration. So then what you'll be directed to do is to come right on over here. And what that is where our tech team is. And oops, I didn't mean to do that. They can help you with your IC needs. We have some new families, and IC can be confusing for some. This location is, we're calling it our engineering patio. So it is the outside portion of our new engineering room in the first floor of the STEAM building. It is partially enclosed. You can't miss it because it is right at the top of the ramp right here. That overlooks the quad, so you'll see people there. That is also the place where you can pick up your Chromebook if you are a new student or a ninth grade student. Ninth grade students who just finished PMS, if you did not turn in your Chromebook at the end of 8th grade, you will be asked to bring that to walk through registration and turn it in so you can get your new Chromebook as a ninth grader at PHS. So please make sure you do that. If you are a 10th grader, 11th grader, or 12th grader, and you already have your Chromebook, you never turn it in. But if it's broken or you lost it or something's wrong with it, you need to email Chromebook help at piedmont.k12.ca.us. So once you check in, you can go get your Chromebook, or you can go get your planner and handbook. Very important um, resource for you, which we will go over with all new students. And we do expect our families to become familiar with our policies and procedures. So please make sure you do that. Um, and then, so you will be getting your planners around here. And then the most exciting part at the start of school is getting your schedule and knowing what your periods are and who your teachers are and if your friends are in your classes with you. So that will be around here. So once you get your schedule, you can then proceed either to the student center to take your yearbook photo and student ID photo, or to the library to get your books. Either one you want to do first, whichever has the least number of people in line, I would suggest, or maybe your photo first because you don't have to carry your books around. Up to you. But the student center is where you will take your yearbook photo if you are a ninth grader, 10th grader, or 11th grader. And seniors, you do need to come here to take your photo because it is your student ID photo. So everybody will get their student ID in a week. Seniors, this won't be your yearbook photo because you're taking your senior portraits, and that will be in the yearbook. But please be sure to stop by here to get your student ID photo. The library then is, well, let's do this because everybody loves a good book, I hope. The library is where you will get your books for the year, or for the semester, depending on the course you're taking. Parents and guardians, if you received an email from Catherine Levinson um, informing you that your child owes fine or has accrued fines for either lost, damaged, or unreturned books, you will be required to pay. You're expected to pay for those books before new books are issued. We are still on the check system, yes. So please bring your checkbook and a pen to write a check. If you did not receive an email from Catherine Levinson, then you're good to go. If you are a PMS parent in the same situation, that does need to be taken care of back over at PMS rather. So this is only for PHS. That concludes this screencastify, and I hope this was informative for you, and we will see you later today.